Welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, I'm going to be walking you through my recipe for a tea rinse that helps with excessive shedding. So keep watching. So here's the black tea that I will be using today, and I'm just going to add this to a pot of water. So I like to use about 5 tea bags just to make sure that the tea rinse is actually really strong and it's very effective. And then I'll just leave this on high heat and let it boil for a few minutes and come back. So now my tea has been boiling for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to take it off of the heat. This is optional, but I'm adding 1 tablespoon of dried lavender to my tea. Lavender has a lot of research behind it that shows that it helps with hair loss, thinning and falling hair, hair breakage, and even an itchy scalp. Plus, as an added benefit, it does smell amazing and it makes my tea rinse smell so good. I'll mix that in with the tea bags and let it steep overnight. So by the next day, my tea is completely cooled and the lavender has definitely infused itself into the tea. Now I need to sieve this through just to make sure I remove the excess lavender leaves as well as the tea bags. Alright, so now I'm about ready to pour my tea rinse into a spray bottle, but just before I do that, I'm going to start off first with a little bit of aloe vera juice because I'm extra. That's the only reason. Aloe vera juice is amazing and has a ton of research behind it that shows that it's great at preventing hair loss and also stimulating hair growth. It's also really great at reducing itchy scalps. Aloe vera also has a very similar chemical makeup to that of the primary protein in our hair, which is keratin, and thereby it helps in strengthening the hair strands, hydrating the hair strands, and making it less likely to break. I don't have any formula as to how much aloe vera to tea rinse that I do, but I'd say about 20% aloe vera and the rest is all tea rinse. And there you have it. That is my at-home recipe for my tea rinse that has been tremendously helpful in helping me manage my own hair loss. I'm just going to give it a nice strong shake just to make sure that all of the ingredients are properly mixed together, and we're going to get this ready stored aside. I do like using labels just so I remember exactly what I have in the bottle. Alright, so now that we have our tea rinse all ready, that bottle will probably last me about 2 to 3 washes, but you would always want to use your tea rinse on clean hair. So here I'm just showing you guys, I'm going in with my regular hydrating shampoo and just making sure that my scalp is clean. After shampooing the hair, I t-shirt dry for a few minutes and come back in to apply my tea rinse. I apply a generous amount of tea rinse to my scalp and focus especially on my problem areas, which are my edges as well as the nape, and then finally the overall length of my hair. I leave that on for about 30 to 40 minutes. After I let the tea rinse sit in my hair for a few minutes, I come back and I'm about to rinse it out. You have to be really gentle at this point because at this point it feels like your hair can easily break because the tea rinse can actually be very, very drying on the hair. So gently rinse the product out. Alright, so now that I have the tea rinse out of my hair, I'm just going to follow up with a super moisturizing deep conditioner, and I've just mixed in a few of my favorite oils. The tea rinses can be very, very drying, so I would definitely recommend that you follow up with a moisturizing deep conditioner just to balance your hair out. Black tea for me was very, very helpful in helping me manage my postpartum hair loss and reducing the rate at which I was losing my hair. Black tea has a ton of research behind it that shows that the caffeine content actually helps to block the dihydrotestosterone hormone, the DHT hormone, which is responsible for hair fall. So I would recommend this to you to definitely try it out if you see that you are struggling with your hair shedding at a very fast rate and you need something to try out. Hair loss might have many, many different causes. It's always helpful to get a health check with a professional. Like I mentioned in the other of my videos, it could be induced by stress, hormonal imbalances, nutritional deficiencies, and a myriad of different issues could be causing your hair loss. But hair tea rinses are definitely one way that you could start taking an active step to help manage that at home. I do hope you found this video useful. If you liked this content, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.